Hi Aquarius, welcome to your reading. Hope all is well. Thanks for tuning in. It's Saturday the 23rd of May 2026. I'm going to do a general tarot read for you guys and see what you've got going on. Please take what resonates and leave what does not. Messages for Aquarius, please Spirit. What messages do we have for Aquarius? Okay. Ace of Wands in the upright, Three of Pentacles in reverse, Nine of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Pentacles in the upright. Something to do with money, career, job, finance, stability, and a brand new beginning. So perhaps some of you have a brand new beginning when it comes to your career, to your job, to your finances, a business venture, a career venture, a creation, you know, something you want to create. Maybe you want to start your own business, taking action on that. But Three of Pentacles in reverse, there seems to be some sort of lack of communication or teamwork perhaps. Or there's perhaps you're trying to communicate about this thing that you want to do and you're kind of not on the same page with your colleagues, your teammates, whatever it is you've got going on. Something here about difficulty in a financial, or definitely something here about business, finance, career. A beginning, a new beginning that you want to take action on, but there's people that don't seem to be on the same page, or there's some sort of financial difficulty, or there's some sort of dependency when it comes to finance. And there's learning more, wanting to learn more about, well, you want to go forward with this, but you're not quite sure how you're going to go forward with it. And there's some blockages in the way, and there's something here about not taking the right advice or needing to take the right advice. Possibly not having enough money, or not being committed enough to making this happen. So let's see what these could be about for Aquarius. Why is the Ace of Wands here for Aquarius? I'm going to pull two clarifiers for each. Just did the same for Capricorn. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse again. Seven of Wands in reverse. Something here. Alright, so there's some sort of new beginning here, or potential for a new beginning, but it doesn't seem to be getting off the ground. It seems to be quite overwhelming. People are not playing on the same team. The communication might not be great. Possibly some issues with stability or money. Possibly some dishonesty or loss. Someone's not... There's an issue here about something going forward, and someone here is not... There's someone here that's kind of like putting a spanner in the works. And someone here is overwhelmed and exhausted by it all. And there's possibly some sort of tension, conflict, stress or disagreement, or someone's not communicating, or communications are quite stressed and tense. Why is the Three of Pentacles here in reverse for Aquarius? The Devil in reverse. Three of Swords in the upright. Something here, some sort of negativity, toxicity, that someone, I'm getting here someone that there's some issues with money here, or there's someone here that's they want to become stable, they want to have some structure, something to do with money, stability, career, but they're consumed by the things that are keeping them stuck, or they have been, and they're trying to kind of release that, get out of some sort of negative habit, lifestyle, mindset that's getting in the way of their own stability. Three of Swords, heartbreak, sorrow, loss, grief. So someone could be going through some sort of pain, loss, heartbreak, grief, and it's been quite heavy, and it's kind of stopping them from going forward. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Why is it here for Aquarius? The Moon in the upright. Three of Pentacles again. There's something here about communication. Someone's not being straight with their words. Someone's kind of not being forthright with their words, or communication isn't great, or they're kind of not communicating the things. They're hiding something. Someone's hiding something that needs to be said, or they're holding back communication, or they're sort of not giving you the full story. They're not giving you the complete truth. Or someone's being fed some sort of illusion. Someone's not being truthful, honest, clear. And it's kind of, and there's something here about someone saying, yeah, we are on the same team. I'm in this with you. We're doing this together, but they're not. They're not. They're kind of not on the same team, not on the same page. But they're acting and sort of acting like they are. Like someone's in this together with you, but they're not. They're not. Someone's been a bit holding back the truth, or causing some sort of confusion, or being secretive. Why is the Page of Pentacles here for Aquarius? Justice, Six of Wands. So there could be some sort of legal matter going on with regards to a business or money, or a business partner perhaps, or something. Someone was being unfair or sneaky or deceptive, and perhaps you've gone through legal proceedings about this, and perhaps you've got a good result. This person's been made to, well, justice has been served. And the truth has come out, and perhaps, you know, they're being dealt with accordingly. And Six of Wands, success. So something's been a success. You've got a victory. Perhaps you've got, you know, the justice that you deserved in some sort of financial, or, you know, some sort of issue to do with business or career, finances, whatever it is. Perhaps something to do with money. Or just someone that wasn't on your team. I'm getting someone that wasn't on your team. They were sort of saying they were, making out they were, but they wasn't, and they were doing something a little bit sneaky, underhand, deceptive. Now, that's not for all of you. Not everyone's going through the same situation, but I'm getting that quite heavily for someone. So you've had a victory, a success, and this person's been brought to justice for some sort of sneaky, shady, or dishonest behaviour. All right. I'm also getting here threes. Some sort of third party issue. Now, something that was getting in the way, or caused some sort of issue. Some sort of, yeah, whatever it was. Something got in the way of something here. So, interesting. The Ace of Swords just flew out onto the floor. There's the truth, there's the clarity. There's the mental breakthrough, the truth, the clarity, a decision that was made that brought truth and clarity, that cleared the confusion. Someone is seeing clearly what they need to do. Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords. Someone is seeing clearly what they need to do and taking action. Why is the Devil here in reverse for Aquarius? Queen of Swords in reverse. Knight of Cups in the upright. I'm getting here that someone here is connected to someone that's very charming, very romantic on the outside, but they're quite manipulative on the inside. Can be quite cold, sort of not very nice perhaps with their words, but they appear very charming. They sort of, yeah, two faces I'm getting. Perhaps you're dealing with a Gemini. No offense, Gemini. There's possibly a new beginning here with someone, but I won't go too far into that until I see more. Three of Swords. Why is the Three of Swords here for Aquarius? Okay, Hanged Man in reverse and the Ten of Cups in the upright. So there's something here to do with a connection, a relationship, a marriage, a family situation. Something to do. There's a decision that needs to be made that someone's stalling on because someone else is getting in the way, or they've got commitments or connection to someone else, or they're already committed to someone else. Someone here is not doing what they say they're going to do. I'm getting this very heavy energy of someone that is saying, yeah, this is going to happen, I'm on your team. Now, whether this is to do with business, career, finance, love, relationship, whatever it is, there is someone here that is not doing what they say they are going to do. And they are very secretive, somewhat manipulative with their words. They say the right things, but there's no action there. They're not actually doing their actions are not in line with their words. Their words are not in line with their actions. They're doing one thing and saying a complete other thing. Why is the Moon here for Aquarius? Yeah, there you go. Page of Swords in reverse, Ace of Cups in the upright. They're being deceptive with their words. They're being manipulative with their words. Yeah, all talk, no action. What did I just say before the Page of Swords come out in reverse? Their words are not lining up with their actions. Their actions are not lining up with their words. They're being deceptive. They're feeding some sort of fantasy story, but they're not actually doing what needs to be done to... Like, you got the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups. There's something here about potential, a new beginning. But it's at a standstill. There's some sort of new beginning with someone, but it's not happening because there's a decision or a choice that someone needs to make and they're not doing it. And they're being shady about it, basically. New beginning, Knight of Cups, new beginning, the heart, proposals, romantic, charming, but very... Two faces, I'm getting two, yeah, someone's not, they're just being shady. Yeah. Why is Justice here for Aquarius? Eight of Swords in reverse, Six of Cups in reverse. Someone needs to leave something. Someone's already committed, already married, but they're possibly connected to someone else, and in order to go towards that other person, they need to get a divorce, basically. They need to leave this other person. They're not doing it. Perhaps they have a family, children with them. Or this is someone that there's someone here that has a close bond with someone, or feels like they have a close bond with someone, but it's some sort of illusion. Someone needs to leave something in the past. Someone needs to leave something or someone behind. A decision needs to be made. Someone's not making it, and there's someone that's being particularly shady, deceptive and manipulative. Right, let's have a look at these. Why is the... Let's have a look. Let's get to the bottom of this, Aquarius. Why is the Hanged Man here in reverse for Aquarius? The Sun in reverse, the Chariot in reverse. Yeah. There's something here, well, yeah, again, about this, something that could make you happy, but it's not making you happy because it's not going in the direction that it needs to go in. And it's stuck. And you're waiting for some sort of happiness. Or there's something here about being supremely optimistic. Hopeful, optimistic. This is going to happen. This is going to happen. It's not happening, but it's going to happen. Okay. Ten of Cups. Why is it here for Aquarius? Ha, the Lovers in reverse. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Well, there you go. There you go. There's something in that's not lining up. There's trust issues. There's disharmony. You're not coming together. You're not having your Ten of Cups. This is not gelling. And someone's being manipulative. And someone's feeling rejected, left out in the cold. But they're still feeling this hope, this optimism. It will happen. It will happen. It'll all come good. It will happen. I just got to wait around a little bit longer and it will happen. Any sort of like little positive change or any form of... There's someone with a heavy codependency on someone here. Any day now it's going to happen. They're going to choose me. Why is the Ace of Cups here for Aquarius? Eight of Swords. Judgment. Is this on and off? Has it been... It's like on and off, apart together. Perhaps it's been going on for quite a while. It's leaving someone negative. I mean, that could be you, negative, anxious, trapped in your head, trapped in your mind. You feel that this is perhaps someone that you are, this is your soulmate, your divine person, your destiny, your fate. Why is the Six of Cups here for Aquarius? High Priestess in reverse. Seven of Swords in reverse. There could be some sort of secrecy here, some sort of secret connection, relationship with someone that's already committed. Things that are not known, things that are secret. Someone's ignoring their intuition. Someone sees the truth, they're being offered the truth and they're choosing to ignore it. Someone here's been caught, or someone here's been caught doing something and they need to come clean, or they have come clean. Or someone's about to be caught doing things, whatever they're doing, whether it be to do with love, money, career, whatever it is. There's some sort of truth that is meant to come out, or has come out, or will come out, or some sort of strategy, deceptive sort of strategy. Queen of Swords, Page of Swords, Three of Wands. Someone's being deceptive with their words about some sort of commitment. Knight of Cups, Six of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Swords in reverse again. Someone's not getting back what they're giving. Something's very one-sided. Someone's being very selfish, very harsh or cut off, very emotionally cold. I'm getting defensive. Someone's being defensive when they're being asked about, or someone's trying to communicate with someone about what's going on, and someone's being very harsh and defensive, cut off, secretive, sort of just shady all round. Why is the Lovers here for Aquarius? Tower in reverse, Eight of Pentacles, Pentacles in reverse. There's a change that needs to be made. Someone's not making the change that needs to be made, and then not putting in the effort to make that change. Why is Judgment here for Aquarius? Hierophant in reverse, Eight of Wands. Someone here's not committing to... They're not sticking to the plan. They made a plan, a contract, made a deal, made a commitment. They're not following through, but the Eight of Wands, there's some sort of action that's about to be taken. Travel or a lot of communication about this. High Priestess, why is it here for Aquarius? King of Swords in reverse, Six of Pentacles in reverse, right. Yeah, you ain't going to get no new messages now because it's repeating itself. Seven of Swords in reverse. Why is it here for Aquarius? Three of Wands. Four of Cups in reverse. Tell me about the Ace of Swords. Magician. Two of Pentacles in reverse. What's that just flew out? Two of Swords in reverse. More indecisive energy. Why is the Tower here in reverse for Aquarius? Chariot in the upright. Five of Swords. Oh, god damn. I'll put them into their suits. Well, Aquarius, this is somewhat of a little pickle that you're in. Got the Magician here. Very determined. Ace of Cups, brand new beginning. Ace of Swords, breakthrough, truth, clarity, the clear way forward. Ace of Wands, let's take action. You're missing the Ace of Pentacles. Potential, potential, potential. Nothing tangible. Nothing that's actually happening. Nothing that you can actually see with your own eyes, feel with your own hands. No stability, no commitment, no consistency. This ain't grounded. This is stuck in potential. Secrecy, resistance, manipulative communication, real rubbish communication. This is someone rushes towards you, charming, romantic. Oh, so much potential. We're going to be so happy. I love you. Romance, charm, sweeps you off your feet. Then as soon as you say, what's happening then? Well, is this going to happen? They shut off. They shut off. Cold. Not doing the things that they say they're going to do. No direction, no commitment. Leaves you feeling rejected, guarded, defensive with their communications. Saying all the right things, but doing very little about it. 8 of Wands, that's action. Swift, quick action, decisions, communication. Lots of communication, lots of talk. All talk, but no action, basically. When it comes to actually taking the action that someone needs to make the decision they need to make, the action they need to take, they're not doing it. They're not doing it. It's leaving someone stuck, codependent, hanging on to someone's every word. Someone feels that this is some sort of divine, destined connection. There's someone here that knows, well, there's 2 people here that knows, they see the truth. They see the truth of the matter. Perhaps someone is about to come to some sort of spiritual awakening of seeing actually what's going on here. Perhaps someone's avoiding the truth. 2 people are avoiding the truth. One person knows exactly what it is that they have to do in order to have this new beginning with someone. They're not doing it. And they're not being completely clear about why they're not doing it. And there's the other person that sees that this person is not actually doing the things that they need to do. They're being cagey, guarded. They're rushing forward, then rushing away. They see the truth of this person, but they're not. They're choosing to look away from the truth because they really want this commitment from this person. They know it's not going to happen, but they're dependent on it. They're seeking validation, success, commitment. They're not getting it. But they're stubbornly holding on to some sort of false sense of hope, illusion. I mean, how many ways can you say it? False hope, any little progress, someone gets extremely hopeful at some small progress and they think it's going to work out. But they're not actually getting anything that's stable or tangible. So, yeah. And of course, there's the devil energy. He is in reverse. So someone needs to make a decision, free themselves from something in order to have a new beginning. But they're not doing it. They're not doing it. They're not doing it. They're not telling you why they're not doing it. There's some sort of sneaky, deceptive. This is just, another. Like this energy is sort of just in my reads at the minute. Same for Sagittarius, same for Capricorn. Now same for you. So yeah, someone's going to come to some sort of awakening, judgment, make a decision. But the way this energy is, I'm not really sure what way this is going to go. I'm not really sure. But I guess that's for you to decide, Aquarius. This is your energy. This is your message from Spirit. And it is up to you with your free will to do what you're doing when you do it. So I shall leave it there, Aquarius. Thank you for tuning in. Good luck, best wishes, lots of love. Until next time. Bye-bye.